What's up, everybody? Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Elite Dangerous. When we left off, we were in Premium Beta, which we are not anymore. If you have been keeping up with my live streams, which I've been posting on my channel, you'll know that we are in Standard Beta at this point, so we have all new stuff. And to be perfectly honest, we didn't make a whole lot of progress in our live stream. I'm still learning this game. There's still so much to work with. But if you're just now tuning in and haven't seen my other stuff, Elite's a space sim, piloting, trading, open world, awesome MMO type thing-a-majigger, hybrid, amazing, awesome thing game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the exact genre it falls under. And I've been looking through... Oh, and they've added the bulletin board now, which all of my jobs are probably expired. When did I incur a fine? Oh, whatever. That was probably illegal dumping or something. So, check this out, though. When you go into the starport thing, they lowered some of the prices, which we saw in the live stream, for the ships. The Eagle is 16,000, roughly, give or take. It's different at each place. We have 13.8. What? How did this happen, you wonder? I'm gonna be honest, I've been bad. I've been a bad pilot. I might have gotten involved in some space piracy, but now I understand how to do it. But first I want to check this out. Long distance transport, I don't think I can do long distance. Crop harvesters. I need you to source me a batch of crop harvesters. I'll pay top rates if you can deliver in time. And it's an hour. That's not bad. War means wealth. Dahan and Iranin. Target Iranin resistance. That's only 750 though, eh? Crop harvesters again. Gun hands wanted. Take out Federation, 1,000 credits for 4. Eh. So, let's just take the crop hunter or crop harvester thing for an example. I think I've figured out some of this, and any of you can feel free to correct me if I am wrong. I don't propose to be the best, I'm just explaining what I've learned. So they've added a new trade route system. Oops, I haven't used a mouse for this in a minute. There we go. Up. There we go. Down. There we go. So, I figured out a lot of this stuff that I was confused about in the live stream. I'm not entirely sure what the dotted lines mean. Oops. Yeah, that must be where I must have dropped cargo. They don't like it when you drop cargo by a space station. You get a fine. But the straight lines are basically wherever you can go from your current location. So you can make a jump to Dahan. You can make a jump to Acellus, you can make a jump to LP98, which is where we'll go in a minute. Then these are all connected, like you can jump from these to here, but you can't do it all in one, like I can't just go from Iranin to Mordor. Haha. Oop, that looks like a glitch. It's cutting it off on the edge of the screen. Excuse me. So, there's that system implemented now. So it's like you can't just go from Iranin to this one directly. You'd have to go through a system where you could find a connecting system. Like these things. You'd have to go all over the place and then come back up this way type of thing if you wanted to go from Iranin. But the big thing that I've learned is on this map you have trade routes. And I have them all turned off at the moment just so it'd be easier to figure out what was what. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say the red one you had a bounty, or you were, but I guess not. So for example, we need crop harvesters, right? So let's look under, is it technology? No, machinery, maybe? Crop harvesters. So we want to see where these are coming from, right? So they're coming from Ibutis. Well, that's one of. They're also coming from Ovid. But when the arrows are coming out and going this way, that means it's an export, which means you can get them from that station. And when they're coming in, it means it's an import. You normally don't see them going in, but you can see them where they're... Well, yeah, you do. They're headed. So, like, Ibutis, and you'll get the best rates at Aulus, or... Where's this other one? Morgor, or CM Draco. Like, all these where that's pointing is showing that it comes from here, and it's most profitable than one of these that's importing them. That's one of those particular systems imports. You'll notice Iranen isn't one of those imports, but it happens to have a contract where they need crop harvesters. So that's basically how it works, and I was very happy with myself that I figured that out. But we're not going to deal with that today. What we're going to deal with is space piracy. So, the big deal, you'll notice in the Azban City thing down here, it says Iranen jurisdiction, Iranen system, communism, agriculture. That's actually not what I was hoping it would say. Essentially, every time I tried to get into pirating or whatever, I got blown up. A lot. Who are you? Oh, you're a Cobra. I don't want to mess with you. Let's see if I can get out of here without clipping him. Woo! That was close. So, what we're gonna do is pull up the landing gear, and I'm actually going to check the galaxy map one more time because I want to miss something. Notice it says Allegiance Independent. So Iranen is not a Federation system, which means my current bounty for Federation systems is not a big deal. Celis, on the other hand... Wait. Oh, I have an Acelis jurisdiction bounty, so they're also independent, though. Where was that other... Dahan's Federation, so you'll notice I have a Federation jurisdiction bounty. So basically, I've committed crimes in a Federation jurisdiction that require a fee, like I have to pay a fine. It was like illegal dumping or something, because I dropped a bunch of stuff that I had so that I wouldn't get attacked. But, so I have 150 to pay off for Federation, so any Federation system, I'm going to have that. See, this is an Allegiance Federation. These independent ones are their own, but if you go over to LP, this says Allegiance None. That's very important. I did not realize how important that was. But a none system that has no allegiance, if you attack anybody, you don't get a bounty on your head, which is amazing. It also means, from what I can tell, that most things that are considered... What is inhibiting me? Most things that are considered to be illegal goods or trade or whatever... Oh crap, I didn't set a target, did I? Okay, we want to go to LP.
Drive charging.
And there we go. That's better. So essentially, going to LP 98132 here means we're not going to get bounties for mostly anything that we do. The exception being, I think, if you take your cargo to a station that still has certain stations still have things that are illegal that you can't trade. And then we're going to go to a nav beacon. And the nav beacon is where all of the haulers show up. Now, it's also important to note, if anything you come up with says NPC, or, no, oh crap. Really? It was behind the... I didn't think it was behind that.
Warning, temperature critical.
Dang. Alright. I didn't realize that was behind the proximity of the star. Whatever. Lesson in what not to do. It'll probably give me an escape vector, actually. Yeah, it does. Okay.
Ready to engage.
So, what I started to say before I was so rudely interrupted is... That was only 10 light years, or light seconds. I'm really kind of surprised that that was within the proximity. Nope, yep, that's definitely inside. So we're gonna have to pass this first. Or go around, I guess, is the better term. And... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, there we go. Yeah, that's better. What was I saying? Oh, yes. I don't know what I was saying. So essentially... Oh, that's what it was. Thank you, Mr. Ship that just showed up. If you target anything and it says CMD and then a name, that's a player. It doesn't necessarily have to say backer anymore because you can change your pilot name. Like mine is J Sparrow. If you saw me, it would be CMD J Sparrow, I believe. That means they're a player. So you really don't want to fire at them unless you're just mean, because you'll incur a Federation, a Pilots Federation bounty, which is different from all the other jurisdictional bounties and all that kind of stuff. And it can be reported by players, like you can have it set to report automatically. And so here is all the NPC haulers and things like that. So we're going to go weapons hot. And what's great is you head towards the nav beacon, and then eventually you'll see a convoy or something show up, usually, which is like a hauler, and some other ships. See, there's a dot. That's probably... Yep, there's a hauler. So let's make sure... See, Daisy Howe, but there's no commander. So because there's no commander, we're good to go. So we're going to shoot at them. And haulers don't have good weaponry or anything, from what I understand. Actually, if they have any. I'm not even sure they have any. So they're usually not a big deal to fight, but what'll happen is if you can damage them enough before they get away, they usually drop cargo. I'm actually going to speed up just in case he decides to bolt. Come on.
Target shields offline.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he's being... Well, it's Daisy. Could be a she. They're being very persnickety.
Target shields online.
Come on. Drop your stuff. Oh, wait. I'm passing debris, so somebody's dropping stuff.
Target shields offline.
Come on, you're only at 40%. They probably already dropped their stuff and I'm just being a jerk. Come on. Nope, they probably dropped their stuff already. That's probably what all this is back here. Alright, let's check. You gotta watch out for Sidewinders too, because they can be players a lot of the time.
Target shields offline.
No? Who are you? That's an eagle.
Target shields online.
That's another one that's... Alright, they're just having their own little dogfight. I'm not gonna worry about them. Navigation beacon. I've never heard of that. Let's go with battle weapons. That did pretty good for me last time. So, then you basically just collect your spoils, if you will. Deploy the cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Speed up. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, and it works really well. Because you don't get bounties, it's NPCs, so in my opinion you're not really bothering anybody. I mean, you're not hurting anybody. They're just NPCs. It'd be different if it was players. I would feel more like a jerk. if it was a player that I was actually attacking. And I do leave my hard points out because you can get, whether they be space pirate NPCs or actual players that want the loot too. You are in a lawless country at this point, basically. Or country. Figure of speech. Lawless system type of thing. So, pretty much anything goes out here. So if somebody decides they want it more than you do, they can attack you. So I leave my points out, just in case. And the Sidewinder can only carry about 4. So we should be able to pick up one more, and the battle weapons gave me a good amount of money last time. So we should have plenty. And don't worry, I'm not planning on being a space pirate the whole time. I just honestly wanted to get some money going. Now, let's set our destination to Freeport, retract our weapons, line up, start charging, and here we go. So pretty simple overall, really. I just didn't know about the lawless systems. I didn't know that you could, because every time I tried it, I incurred a huge bounty at one point. I still have it, I think. I think I have like $2,000 or 2,000 credits worth of fines to the Federation, because I basically did exactly what I just did, but I did it in Federation space. That was a terrible, terrible idea. Don't do that. If you're gonna be a space pirate, and you're gonna attack haulers and take their stuff, go to a lawless system. Now, the benefit to the LP18, wherever I am here, 98132, the benefit to this system is that Freeport is here. So, because I went to another non-allegiant system, or non-allied system, and they didn't have a space station to dock with, so you had to dock somewhere else, but somewhere else is in Federation space, or independent space, or places that, you know, have laws. So they were a lot more picky about what you were bringing in cargo-wise. And I got shot down because I had some illegal or stolen cargo or something along that lines. I haven't quite figured that out. I've been told there's minor illegal goods and there's major illegal goods, and major you can be like shot on sight, which I've had happen more than once. But there's no clear indication on how to find out. It's like per system that Freeport might, I don't know, say Freeport might have tobacco is illegal, but Iranen might have narcotics is illegal. You know, but there's, at the moment, there's no clear way to find out. Like, it doesn't, there's no billboard that's like, hey, don't bring any of this in because this is now an illegal good here. You know, it doesn't say. So, in that regard, it's been a little tricky to know where to take what, but I know Freeport is a non-allegiant, non-aligned. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. It's not allied with anybody. It's not a federation, not an independent, it's just none. So because of that, let's see, it's spinning. So this one's the top. Or not the top, this is where I want to go though. So essentially, I go to Freeport a lot because there's a nav beacon right here, which is convenient and easy to get to, and there's a space station right here that's also got no allegiances, that isn't particularly that picky about what you bring in, and it also has a black market dealer where you can sell this crap, because if it's stolen, you can't sell it to anybody but black market. But that should give us enough that we should be able to buy an Eagle, and then I almost said and in then, so sorry about that. I'm pretty sure that sounded really weird. But if we can get an Eagle, I might stop doing quite as much piracy and go more pirate hunter type of thing, because that sounds way more fun, in my opinion. But I needed a better ship. The Sidewinder, you're going up against people in Eagles or Cobras, and it was just getting torn to pieces. Let's go ahead and get clearance.
Request granted.
That's the other thing. I tried at one point to do piracy right here by attacking a hauler that was out of the no-fire zone. That didn't go too well. I wouldn't recommend that. It can be done, but it's quite difficult, and you can get shot down pretty darn easily in doing that. And I've gotten much better at landing. Practice makes perfect, after all. And I have been practicing. Oh, goodness! Woo! Which one am I going to? 29. That's me. Alright, let's get ourselves an eagle. And they didn't scan me, which is good, because sometimes if they scan you and you are carrying illegal or stolen cargo, they like take half of it, which isn't bad considering that you didn't pay for it to begin with, so it's not really like that much of a loss, but you're not gaining as much either, so there we go.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, what do you got for me? Let's refuel. I'm not going to repair at the moment. Yeah, let's see. See, here's all my bounties. Federation jurisdiction, I have a 3,600 bounty. It was kind of a byproduct of a lot of stuff that happened all at one time. Not a good idea, not a good... Don't attack. Don't do what I just did. Look at that, they sell for almost 3 grand. Yeah. Okay, I lied. I might keep being a pirate, I don't know. We'll have to find out. Let's buy ourselves an eagle. Because I've never managed to get that far ever in this game. I don't know what's happening now at this point. Like, I've never done this part. But I'm super excited. Oh, and if you notice up in the top right corner, it's kind of grayed out at the moment on the standby, but it says Commander J. Sparrow. So if you see CMDR, that's player, essentially. So I wouldn't recommend shooting at them. It's so beautiful! Look at it, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Wait, where'd my Christmas tree go? Aww, do I not get a Christmas tree? I kind of wanted my Christmas tree. Alright, well, it's a small price to pay. Maybe they put it somewhere else. That does kind of suck, though. I liked my tree. Made the place feel homey. Alright, so how much are we left with then? 9,000. Still not bad. Fire group. So we have 1 pulse laser. Oh, this has 4 cargo bays, too. Yeah, we might definitely keep being a pirate. Let's check the shipyard or the outfitting and see what we got going on. And then I'll do... Oh, look at it! Oh, look at that! That's a thing of beauty. Okay, now a regular hardpoint should only be like 2 grand. Ooh, we could do a burst laser. I don't know what that does, but that sounds really cool. Then class 2. Wait. Oh, it has 3 hard points. Ooh. I could put 3 lasers. Wait, is this the back or is that underbelly? That's got to be the underbelly. Utility. Heat sink launcher. Chaff launcher. Oh, that's cool. Bulkhead. Reinforced alloy. That's what I really should do, is like save up 40 grand and put it into heavier armor. Support tech. Paint. Oh, I don't have paint job. Alright, so I'm gonna put 1 there. What? What? Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Why did it go away? Why did it go away? Alright. Weird. Beta. It didn't take my money. My money's still there. So I'm gonna pause it real quick and see if I can't figure this out. Okay, so I am here at Iranen because apparently that was a glitch at Freeport that it didn't actually have any weapons for some reason. So this one does. So we're gonna buy this one. And we are going to buy this one. So we have 3 lasers now, which is amazing. Ooh, I could buy a heat sink launcher. I've been told that these are a good way to disperse heat. Like if you were to overheat or something, you can launch those. Interesting. And somewhere in one of these stations, there's stuff like being able to... You just bought weapon that does not belong to fire group. Oh, okay. And what do I have? 4,000? I was going to pay off my bounties. I should probably at least pay off that one. I'd like to keep enough money that I can rebuild my ship, though. So let's check bulletin boards. Let's see if we got anything interesting here. Can't go that far. Crop harvesters are still a thing. Ideal in subset of commodities. Right now I'm looking for personal weapons. That's a higher payout. But see, that's one of those, that sounds like it might be an illegal commodity here. Let's... Actually, you know what? I just looked at the clock. I think I'm going to end the episode here since we made such a good accomplishment. And in the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace!